Hey guys, Etron 36 here, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to go ahead and get right into it. We are going to be making some pretty cool fireworks like this one right here. Let's go ahead and shoot it up. I'll just look straight at it, make it easier. So let's go ahead and shoot this 3 more times just so you guys get the point. Delete it, and let us go right into the video. So this part right here, before we start, is connected, or this part is semi-connected, these 2 turns. So this is not needed, nor is this. But the first and last parts are needed if you're going to make a firework. These 2 parts are just recommended. This one's highly recommended. So let's get right into it. I'm going to attempt to not overwhelm you guys. So the first part you're going to need, or the first step, is you're going to need some dyes. So I'm going to do some blue, some green, red, and I guess purple. And we'll just put that in my inventory because we don't need it. My inventory's full, so we want that. So this right here will be the main color of your firework. These will be the effects of your firework. These 2 bottom ones, the diamond and the glowstone, can be added to any of the combinations. So, but these top ones cannot be multiplied on each other, or they can't interact, in other words. Excuse me. So let's go and get right into it. We're going to go in the crafting table. You have to go to the last section and go to the fireworks star. You're going to need a gunpowder for this step, which is also represented on these 2 top corners. And like I said, these parts are combined, so you only need 1 gunpowder if you're wanting to make 1 firework, but it's on creative mode, so we're going to go ahead and overdo it and just make 64. So we're going to make a blue firework. So if you wanted just a blue firework, that's all you need. But we're going to make it a creeper head shape, so we will add a creeper head. I'm going to explain real quick, my apologies, what these things do. A creeper head will make a creeper head shape, a golden nugget will make a star shape, and then a fire charge will do a giant explosion, like the biggest kind of firework. This is my favorite right here. The diamond will add a trail effect, which does not combine well with some of these. Actually, most of these doesn't really combine well with, but it can interact. The glowstone will add a sparkle to, which I think is like the best thing it can interact with almost all of them. So let's go and get right into it. We won't really combine most of these because I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much. We're going to make a sparkly green, a red star, because that's pretty cool. My apologies. We'll need that paper for later. And then, whoops, didn't grab a whole stack. And the last thing we're going to make is a trailed purple. Oh crap, we're also going to need the fire charge, so let's go ahead and make a blue version of that. So let's put these right in here. And we're going to the next step, which is a fade color. So if you want it to be even cooler, you can also add multiple colors in the first step. So if you want it to be a green and black, you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and represent that, sorry, for flashing you guys with that on and off. But my apologies for also not showing you that in the first step. Fireworks are just a very confusing, complicated process, and we'll just have it up blue and black. So apologies if this does get a little overwhelming. It's kind of hard to explain, but I will do my best anyways. So the fade color is what happens after the main thing happens. So after these 2 steps, after like that giant explosion by the fire charge of blue, you can make it fade to like green. So let's go ahead and we'll just grab a green and we'll grab a black and white dye. There we go. We'll just do that so you guys know what happens easier. So we're going to grab the red star shape and make it turn to black after that. So there we go. And then the purple trail, which is the diamond, will have a white fade. So those are our fireworks. This is what our fireworks will look like in the end stage. You cannot edit these, so if you were to fail on some of these steps, like right here, if you pressed A and they're combined, there's no taking that back. So keep that in mind. Once you build something on this or craft it, it's not reversible. And then once you add the fade color, it's not reversible. So I would recommend going on just kind of being precautious, in other words, especially on survival. So let's go into the next part, and this is actually the final part, finally, which is just crafting the firework. So you will need paper on this part. We're going to go ahead and do that. So to make a firework, you're just going to, of course, need your paper and your stack of gunpowder, and we'll just add all the fireworks. So there we go. And that's pretty much this step. I'm going to go ahead and just cut through this part as I will craft all the fireworks because you probably don't want to see that. Okay, so now I have crafted all the fireworks. It's going to be a little bit different, or difficult, my apologies, to distinguish them. So just make sure you can rename them if you really want to, but just it's kind of hard. So once you make sure to build them right. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so the first one we have right here is, well, I'll just shoot it so I can explain what they do. Oh, that's really cool. So this is the, I gotta make sure, oh, that is a fade. I didn't know the fade does that. So I just found out. So if you do a diamond and a fade, it will kind of combine them afterwards. That's a really cool combination. So it is a purple, it's a purple dye on the first step with the diamond and then a white fade to it, making this really cool effect. The next step is this, which I will explain too, which is a blue and black, just normal explosion, it looks like. That is correct. And also, this totally slipped my mind. I don't normally do this, and I wouldn't recommend it. If you want to add more gunpowder, which would go right in this section, it will make them go up further and higher, which is kind of difficult and hard to master. So I didn't really show it off, or not really hard to master, but it's just kind of annoying because it'll just fly so high up in the air you won't even see it. So it's not really recommended to do that unless you're making like a server and the fireworks are way below the world. So the next thing we have right here, I think I shot this one. Oh no, it's just a green sparkle. So it is the first green dye with the glowstone. Next we have is the red star that fades to black. So it is, you know, the red golden nuggets and then fade to black. So last but not least, or the second last but not least, is a creeper face. This is a really cool one that you can impress your friends with. So it's pretty easy. It's just the blue and then the creeper head, which you cannot get in survival mode. The last one we have right here is the giant one, which is just blue again, and that's the first step with the fire charge right here. And remember, you can combine some of these, like the diamond as he's showing in the glowstone. So if you wanted to, you can make some really complicated one, like a giant sparkling trailed blue and black that fades to green and yellow, and that could be a firework. So I'll just go through, shoot them all again. So if you really want to impress your friends, you'll have to kind of dig deep into it. So we'll go ahead and craft a couple of pretty cool fireworks. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the gunpowder for it you will need, and we'll just craft 2 fireworks. So we will make a, gotta get to the dyes, my apologies. We will make a green and blue, and then black and white, and then we'll fade one of them to purple. We will make him a big firework that will sparkle, because that's probably one of the coolest ones, and then we will make one a star that sparkles. Let's go ahead and get right into the crafting table and just start this right up. So we want a blue and green, sorry, cannot talk, star that sparkles, and then a white and black sparkling giant explosion. We always need that gunpowder right there, and then we want it to fade to purple, so we will add that. Then we will add the paper and gunpowder. Sorry if I lose anyone here. It is kind of a hard, complicated process. It's a lot easier to read up on the wiki if you really wanted to, but I know some people would rather just watch a video. This is actually a really cool firework right here. And we'll shoot one more, which is this next one, which is that star. Yeah, so these fireworks can be really pretty if you wanted to spam them. I'm going to go ahead and cut here to the final bit where Duxlar has prepared a surprise for us, and I will see you guys in a second. So with that, we're going to end today's video. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a like, favorite, subscribe, anything like that helps, and I will see you guys later. Bye.